this is Leah with the Southern Cleaning Wife. Thank y'all for stopping by. This video is going to be an update video. It's probably going to be short and sweet because I am a mom of 4, my oldest is 6, my youngest is a year. It gets crazy and I can't stay out here too much longer. And this is like my 4th take of trying to do this because the kids have constantly interrupted me. So that's just a little bit of real talk of what's going on. It's been kind of crazy. We started school, homeschool, and it's going like crazy. So trying to find the balance of homeschool and being a mom and trying to clean the house and trying to do this stuff, and I'm not really doing that great with getting videos out. It's been 2 months, if over 2 months since I put a video out, so I'm sorry. I'm trying to get used to the hang of it. We'll see how it goes. My plan for this channel, I do plan on continuing the videos. I want to at least try to get one more video out this month, is November. Maybe 2 videos out in December. Maybe 1 video out in January. And then go from there. I do want to ultimately have 3 videos a month out on this channel. So hopefully I can get to that point, and we will see. Because time, I mean, it just quickly goes. So I looked up and it was already 2 months past. My son had a birthday. He turned 1 year old, and so I was planning that, getting it going, and then different things that happened. And then the elections, trying to get all that planned out. Anyways, now that I have said all that, I gave an update. We are doing good. We are busy. Life is busy and crazy. I do want to give y'all a few tips if you do feel overwhelmed or if you feel stressed out with what is before you at the task at hand. And I want to be an encouragement to you ladies and mamas out there, or just, you know, if you're a working lady, be an encouragement to you, because I know it gets crazy and stressed out, and we expect so much out of ourselves. Like, we set the, I know I do, I set the bar up so high, I can never reach it. And by the end of the day, I'm just like down and like, man, I never did this, or I never did that. I shouldn't have set the bar that high for me. But no, I don't say that. I'm like, I'm down in the pits and I'm like, why can't I get it done? I should have got it done. Why didn't I do it? I should have got it done. So I've been retraining my brain this past few months, and what I've been doing is I got a notebook here. A friend gave me this notebook. It has just got lines in it, and so I encourage you to get a notebook that you like, probably one that is bright colored. And I have substituted carrying my notebook around instead of my phone, putting my to-do list down, and like scratching it as I go through. I did that for a little while, and then I've also learned that I still pick up my phone, or I still will not do everything on the list and feel all bummed out. So then what I decided to do was take a breather and just write down my expectations. What is most important to me? What do I value the most? And what I value the most is spending time with God, my Bible reading time. I value that the most. I value spending time with my husband. I value spending time with my children. Those are the things that I value the most. And I wrote that down. And I'm going to do it. And that's the expectation that I set for that day, was what I valued. And that made me feel so much better that I got what I valued out of that day. Because sometimes we just get so overwhelmed by the things that don't matter, like the clean dishes, or the clean floor, or whatever, you know, getting this done and that done. It doesn't really matter. You know, family matters. Your relationship, if you're a Christian, with God matters. If you're not a Christian, then your relationships around you matter. Pouring out your heart and soul in those, because we are humans. We need to have contact with other people. We need to have that relationship. That's how we were built. And if you don't have it, you kind of just fall down and just spiral out of control. And so I do want to say that that's something that's helped me, is to do what I value the most and get my priorities in order. And then I slowly added things to that, such as staying on top of the dishes. See if I can stay on the top of the dishes this day while attending to my values. And then I would add cleaning the floor and doing this, doing what I value. Like, we all clean differently. Some of us are taskmasters. Some of us are like, what taskmasters is like, you do both your bathrooms the same day, or you do the floor all the same day, or you do the dusting all the same day. Some of us are weekend warriors. We do everything on the weekend. Different phases of life too calls for you to do different things. Like, me and my husband were out in school, and I was a weekend warrior because I was doing schoolwork on the weekend was the only time I had to clean. And now that I'm a mom, I'm kind of a taskmaster a little bit. But before I was a mom, I just did like 5-minute cleaning tidy ups throughout the whole house because there wasn't kids to mess up everything, and all I had to do was up and just running around and seeing how fast I could do everything. So each one of us do things differently, and that's okay. That's okay that we do things differently. That's okay that we do things. Whatever works for you. Do what works for you. Kids are going. So that's my cue to let you know that I probably need to hush and get going. So hopefully that little tip helps you. Don't just, like a lot of times, I had this huge list and I never got it done, and I would feel so bummed at the end of the day. Do what you value. Get your priorities straight, because sometimes that's what we need to do right now, as we're all so overwhelmed and we expect so much out of ourselves. We expect so much out of ourselves. We don't meet it, and we're beating ourselves up, and we need not to do that. Not to do that. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to those around you. So I'm just going to go ahead and go. So hopefully I'll get some more videos out coming up. Bye for now, y'all.